Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Pat, and in today's video I want to show y'all how we can go from being a copper to a champion, because I got 5 tips and tricks for you. And if you're one of those players that are new to the game, this is a perfect video for you to watch. I've been playing the game since it basically came out. A lot of people call me Unk, and although I may not be the best player, I've been playing for a long time, so I kind of know a lot about how to improve, things that you may not know as a new player. And yeah, if you aren't subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. And yeah, let's get into it. Well, firstly, the first tip I have for you guys is spawn peeking. So firstly, I'm going to show you guys, when you're on attack, you got to make sure that you're watching out for these spawn peeks. You don't want to just rush in. You want to take your time, set up drones all around the building on the outside, and listen for people to break barricades, shoot open holes for the barricade, ultimately trying to kill you before you can kill them. And so what we can do is we can be ready for it. So I'll just show you guys a few.
User is online and op 4 must recover the user.
So let's say we're on Night Haven Labs, for example, right? What are you first going to do? You're going to spawn in. If you spawn at helipad, you're going to spawn in just like this. And let's say you want to go, say the site's upstairs. You're going to go here, right? Try to look at that right here. You would already been dead because you didn't even look, right? You didn't even look right here. So you don't want to just rush in. Sometimes you want to look. And I think that a lot of people don't understand that. It's like right here. Try to swing you. So you got stuff like that to watch out for. And then on top of that, like say you're rushing by, you don't see anything. Well, this is where drones come in handy, because if you were to hear that, you would have heard someone break in. You can't silence barricade anymore. That would have been a good tip and trick for last season, but you can't silence barricade anymore. You can't break down barricades and stuff. But yeah, these are all stuff that's quite important, honestly, for y'all to learn.
Op 4
A second tip for you is droning. I think a lot of young players, people that are new to the game, don't understand how crucial the drone phase is. Intel is probably the most important thing in Rainbow Six Siege. Yeah, having good gun skills is important. Yeah, we've talked about in the past. Movement, positioning, teamwork, communication, all that's important, right? But intel is the most important thing. So if I just hop on a drone right here, so like most people, the thing about what I'm trying to say is, yes, you need a drone. You need to get off TikTok. The band's coming in, but you need to get off, social media and lock in on the drone phase. You don't want to just throw your drone right here; it'll get shot, right? So perfect example. Let's say a site's upstairs. Put it right here. It's way less likely to get shot. So that's my first 2 that we covered so far. Watching out for spawn peaks, and then ideally, putting your drones in a good position to win the round, good position to gather more intel. And when you're also using these drones, you also want to put it down. Don't just put it on the same floor as the site. Remember, there's roamers, there's people that are going to try to flank you all the time. No matter what rank you are, you're always going to eventually have people that do that. So you have to be ready for it.
possession. The diffuser has been secured.
And so we covered, what have we covered so far, guys? We have covered, so far we have covered, spawn peaks and droning. So this kind of is going to tie into the spawn peaks. You're spawn peaking this time. I'm going to show you some of the best spawn peaks in a clubhouse. Okay, if you guys want me to do a full video on spawn peaks, I can. These are just some of my favorites. And with that being said, when you're spawn peeking, make sure you know how to spawn peek, and I'll show you guys how. Typically, I don't spawn peek unless at least 2 or 3 drones have been shot. If 0 drones have been shot, 99% of the time, someone's going to hear whatever spawn peek you're doing. And in high rank lobbies, it won't work. So firstly, we're going to go up to gym. This is one of my favorite spawn peaks. I think it often gets overlooked. It's a very old spawn peak, but it gets overlooked because I don't know. It just, sometimes people expect it, but not very many times. So especially when you're going like off-site, people really don't expect it. And you got to be really quick on this one. So we're going to go right here. And then you're probably thinking, oh, like maybe right here, right? No. You're going to look right here. Okay? Try to aim it like right below this like 3rd tire. And this is the crucial part, is that you got to put it right here because most people full sprint. They're not looking for this. They're sprinting to go climb up on that. So you want to look at 3rd tire, head level, they're going to run, 1 tap. Just like that. I have plenty of videos, plenty of shorts. Perfect for people like this. It's a little more dangerous. Same thing. If you go right here, especially because this is a high, most people spawn over here. So just be ready if you're doing this, because more than likely you're gonna face a person, so you're more likely to get shot at. Spooky, do this. You can shoot through. They're gonna come right here. One's there. So I'll show you on that angle. It's a good angle to hold, honestly, but like I said, if you're trying to rank up, go for them. If any of them start working for you, I recommend doing it. And at the same time, don't do it more than once a game, because people will end up, catching on. This is their thing. Don't run out of this. Don't run out of dirt. And yeah, that's kind of, we covered spawn peeking, zoning, and obviously reverse. If you're spawn peeking them. Remember, this game, swing or be swarmed, timing, movement, positioning, a lot of things. And so spawn peeking is huge because you don't want to be a sitting duck, you don't want to be obvious, you don't want to do things that are going to make it seem, if you're sitting on camera right away, just sit there like this. Personally, I'm going to then check for it. If I see someone on camera right away, I'm going to shoot it. And yeah, if there's only been 1 or 2 drone shot, I wouldn't go for spawn peek. And if you're already gone for spawn peek, don't be letting it go in every round. Because spawn peeking is a very high risk, high reward type of you get that lead, great, 5v4 on defense, take out this hard breach, you're set. You're gonna win the round. If you die, they have the advantage. On attacking, it's all about numbers. Because so my 4th tips and tricks is banning. I would say these 4 operators you need to ban every single match, 99.9% of the time. Because sometimes, there's a certain map, Emerald Plains, for example, Lair, these maps, Jackal, is very useful. Those are very big maps. So I would say that, especially on Lair, if you go against Lair, you're starting defense, ban Jackal. However, if you're going Cafe, I'm banning Blackbeard. If I'm going on Coastline, banning Blackbeard. And then on the flip side, on the defensive end, 99.9% of the time, I'm then going to ban a Vigil or a Warden or sometimes a Capcan. It really just depends. And you got to think when you're banning these operators, why don't you want to go against them? Well, personally, I don't always want to go against a Capcan, especially on certain maps where I don't want to clear it. And that's important to know because, you know, banning operators is a huge part of the game. And if you're allowing the other team to have a Blitz, a Blackbeard, a Dokkaebi even, that's their advantage. They have advantage over you.
One friendly operator
And so if you're a newer player, it's important then to realize that
last operator standing.
you should be paying attention to who you're banning, why you're banning, and maybe who you don't want to ban. I would say my fifth and final tip and trick. We covered spawn peeking, we covered both sides of it. You know, we covered drone work. We covered, you know, banning operators. And my fifth and final trick. Any ideas, any thoughts? What it might be? Well, here, let me give you a quick small one. So, you know, on sites like Cafe, on that map, you want to improve on Rainbow Six Siege. This is huge tips that you need to know. Okay, and there's hundreds of tips out there, but these often get overlooked. Yeah, you know, if you go to any big Rainbow Six Siege YouTuber, you'll see a tip and trick that, like, it's so common. It's the uncommon ones that matter most. Okay, you can shoot 5 bullets to big glass, right? 5 bullets, and you want to shoot the glasses on maps like Bank, Chalet, Top Site, Cafe, Top Site, because then you can hear the rappel. Just like we talked about, intel's a huge part. This ties into intel. Also, with the patches. I'll show you guys another one. Just because I love you guys so much, and I want everyone to improve at this game. I don't want to be the only, you know, I want to show you guys clips. I like to help you guys if I can. So here's what we're gonna do.
Op 4 eliminated. Located a bomb.
I think. Let me big brain this right now. And then also you can kind of do it down here. It's oftentimes we'll open this up.
Op 4, last operator
Turtle
standing.
plant. Or even turtle plant here.
Friendly's victorious. One Op 4 remaining. Op 4 eliminated.
I'll show you real quick. So here is an angle that I use in my R6 turret. I don't really tell many people this angle, but wanna know what it is? Okay. Just because I love you guys so much, I'll show you this angle. You can actually play all the way back here. Okay? Right here. It's an insane angle. So, for proof, break this open right here. Bear with me. Can't really see much, but usually you want an AGOG. Throwing it back on AGOG. You can see where these bullets go. I'll show you. See that? I'll show you again. This angle, guys, I'm telling you. Come on. Right here. Just aim a little bit more left this time. Like I said, it's better here. Let me show you. It's better with an ACOG for sure. It's a really nice angle. So we want to open this stuff up. You can see. You're thinking, you're swinging the mirror, right? Okay, you're swinging the mirror. But you're not even thinking of this, right?
Drop the diffuser.
And if you really want to dice it up, you guys really want to make sure that you guys the absolute best angle. Rainbow
One
Six
op 4
Siege.
remaining.
Personally, my favorite. I'll show you guys. Go back there. I'll show you guys. Arguably the best Rainbow Six Siege pixel. Okay.